Good morning, guys. It is now 11:15. I'm actually doing a second take of today's workout, which is called the push-up, squats, and core. This morning I had way too many technical difficulties, and I actually had two different videos, and it was just really not a good video. So what I'm going to do now is do a complete retake. Whether anybody's watching or not, I don't mind that. I'm just going to do this mainly for instructional purposes, and I just was very unhappy with the video this morning, so I'm going to redo it right now. I'm going to go through everything one time, and this video will probably only take about 15 minutes because I've got it down now. I've already had my workout. So here's what you're going to be doing. Somebody's watching. Who is it? Alice Jones is back on. So I'm redoing the video, Alice. I'm just going to go this for instructional purposes only. So warm up. Everything is 10 reps, and I'm going to go through it once. You'll want to do the warm up maybe 2 or 3 times. I'm going to go through it once really quick. So side step lunge, come up, reach the arms out, get a nice stretch in your adductor, big open up of the arms when you come up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we're going to go back step lunge, overhead reach with the hands. So I'm stepping back, extend that leg back, big overhead reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next one's going to be a regular squat. Hands are locked behind the head. Pull the elbows back. So I'm going to squat down. When I come up, pull the elbows back. Do that 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The last one is going to be your push-up stretch. Step up, step back, and then go through that. Actually, don't do this one 10 times. Do it 5. So the first 3, alternating side step lunge, 10 reps. Back step lunge, overhead reach, 10 reps. Squats, prisoner squat, pull the elbows back, 10 reps. This one's 5. So push up, stretch, then step up, step back, step up, and step back. That's 1. I'm going to do that 5 times. That's 2. Remember, you can come all the way down if you're not completely warmed up. I think I just forgot to do the stretch again. 3. Oh my gosh. Stretch. Step up, step back. 4. Let's go one more time. That's 5. So, 4 exercises for your warm-up. Now, if you wanted to do extra resistance, guys, so I've got a backpack here. I actually have a dumbbell, and I could use the dumbbell to make this a lot it's a lot easier to hold a dumbbell. And if you wanted to use a backpack, you could shove this thing, stuff it with books, and make it a little bit heavier. So that would be something that you could do. I'm going to show you what the backpack, see if I can get this. I'm just going to put 1 in here. So I've got a 25-pound dumbbell inside my backpack. I'm going to do a basic squat. Put this on my back. I'm just going to do 10 reps. And you could do more reps if you wanted. And so when you do a squat, make sure eyes looking straight ahead, knees are pulled out, feet are straight, and feet right underneath your hip bones. Okay? And then I'm going to do my squat. Okay? Right here. So I've got a 25-pound load on my back. I'm going to get 10 reps. I'm going to go to a squat hold next. I actually think the squat hold feels better if you hold this in the front. So now I'm going to come down, I've loaded up here. I'm going to sit and hold it right here. So here we go. I'm going to do 30-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So you got squats, you got squat holds. Now we're going to number 3. It's a half kneel to a stand. I'm going to put this on my back. Feels definitely better with it on my back. And then I'm just going to do exactly what that says, half kneel to a stand. Got a little cushion here for my knee. Put that down on the floor. I've got actually a chair right here if I need that chair for some balance. So when I stand up, you may need a little bit of help with the chair, but not a lot. That's it. That's all you want. Half kneel to a stand. Get about 6 to 10 reps per leg. A lot easier with just a lighter resistance. This morning I had 50 pounds in there. That was definitely a challenge. Show you from this side. I'm going to show you from a front angle this time. I'm going to be using my right leg. So what you don't want to happen, guys, is that knee to cave in. You don't want your foot turned out. You want your feet straight ahead. And I've got this right here for some balance. Okay? So I come up and then come down. See the knee track? The foot stays flat. Nice and controlled. The more resistance on this that you have, the more challenging it's going to be. But I like to have this chair here in case I need it. So that is the half kneel to a stand. Then I'm going to use the chair to elevate my foot. So single leg squat, that's how it becomes a single leg squat, is by elevating your foot. So the foot goes back here on the chair, and I'm just going to show you from the side here, get a little bit better view. I like to lay my foot flat on the chair like that, and then I come down. And they look the same, the half kneel to a stand, but they're different. And when you do this, you'll see how different they are. And this one, you also might need a chair or a pole or something, because it's a lot of balance going on, especially if you got more load. Okay? And then, so that was my right foot was on. I put my left foot. Show you from this angle here, using my other leg. And I'm going to really focus on not letting that knee track outward, or inward rather. It wants to go in. It wants to cave in like that. So be mindful of that. This one is actually a lot more challenging to me than the half kneel to a stand. And that is your leg section. So you could do the leg section like 2 or 3 times in a row, and then go the push-ups, or you go squats, push-ups, and core, go through that one time and be done with it, and then maybe go through it another round. But if you just do the legs, and I said this before, if you just do the leg, just do those squats, do a round like I did, maybe rest 30 seconds, do it again, rest 30 seconds, do it again. So if you do it in that fashion, it's going to be a lot tougher. But if you do the whole thing, then rest and the whole thing, then your legs have a chance to recover. But if you don't give them a chance to recover and go right back at it, it's going to be tougher. So that's that's an option to you, how you want to do it. Now let's move to push-ups next. So push-ups, as you know, is challenging enough. If you put weight on your back, it's going to be that much tougher. So I'm going to show you with the weight on my back. I've got a 25-pound dumbbell in this backpack. I'm going to do 10 reps. Just for demonstration purposes. I want to come down slow. I want to keep my elbows tucked in, not real tight, just slightly. Head, everything is staying neutral, like you're staying up straight. Your body's stiff, your core is tight, and your lower back's not arching. So all those things have to occur when you do a push-up the right way. So I'm just going to do 8 reps, but you could do anywhere between 6 and 15 of these guys. So I'm going to come down slow and then back up. So it's slow and smooth. I'm not going for speed here. I'm going for control and stabilization and doing everything right as best I can. You can do these from your knees. You can go knees on and knees off, or you can stay on your knees the whole time. Those are tough. I mean, if you do them right, they're tough. With 25-pound weight on your back, it's tougher. Here's the ones that are really tough. So I do a push-up, and I pull my arm out to the side. And then, so I'm at the top, I'm just hold myself up with that one arm. The core's got to work. It's actually a diagonal. So I'm going to spread my feet a little bit, keep one hand down, and as I come up, the other hand's going to come up. So start with 2 hands down, one hand comes up as you come up. This is a push-up with a side arm raise. So I come down, I come up, lift the arm out. Yeah, that's tough. A lot of core. I'm just going to show you about 3 or 4 here, just for demonstration purposes. I'll do the other side just to balance it out. Those are tough. You can do those with your knees down if you want. You don't have to have a 25-pound weight on your back. If you do, just be mindful, it's going to be tough. Come down, come up, stop, bring it up slowly. Come down, come up. Try to stay nice and rigid and stiff. These are good. So you get the idea with that. Now we're going to go push-ups with your feet elevated. So I'm going to use my chair here. All right. It's going to be more upper body. I'm going to bring my forehead towards the floor. And again, weight on your back to make this way tougher. So you decide what's right for you. All right. This right here. I'm just going to do 5 reps. I would suggest doing between 5 and 12 of these, and slow and control. Put your feet up here. I'm going to come down slow. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, elbows staying in. 4, lower back staying stable. All right. For demonstration purposes, that's all I'm going to go through that one. Now, we're going to do the tiger push-up. And so, tiger push-up is where you're going to bring one knee in towards that elbow as you're lowering yourself down. The easiest way to do this, guys, is by keeping your knee down, and the foot that comes, or the knee that comes in, that foot's going to touch. That's the easiest way. I'm going to show you that real quick. So, I'm in this position here. I'm on my knees, elbows tucked in a little bit. I lower myself, and then I'm going to bring my knee in, and I'm actually going to touch that foot to the floor. Then I come back. So that's the easiest way to do that, right there. Okay? The next way is, when you come down, you're going to have your knees off the ground, but you're still going to touch the foot to the floor. So, knees up, I'm going to lower myself down, the foot touches to take some weight off, and then I come back. So that's the next way to do it. It's a little bit harder. Toughest way is you never let the knees touch, and you don't let the foot touch. So now I come in. That one's really tough. A lot of core. Okay? So I would say try to get 5 to 10 reps per side. Showing this side the hardest way. So here. And remember, use your progressions. That's what I give those for. One more. Good. All right, so those are the push-ups. And again, as I mentioned before, You want to make it tough on yourself? Just do the squats 3 times. Take a break after 1 round of squats, of the squat exercises. Do it 2 or 3 rounds. Then the push-ups, same thing. Go to the push-ups 1 at a time. Take a break at the end. Do them again, maybe 2 or 3 times. Then I'm going to go to core. On the core, what I realize is Flutter Kicks should be for a time limit. So when I'm laying on my back, the main thing you want to do, guys, head down, shoulder blades down, lower back is neutral. It's set in a neutral position. So when I lay back, head's on the ground, I'm going to set my lower back right now. So I don't want it to arch. I want to keep it almost planted at the ground if that's your neutral position. So right here, I can feel that lower back staying neutral. Now it's getting tough. So this is easier. As I start lowering, that's going to be tougher. Now that's my spot. And so I'm going to do Flutter Kicks. Beginner, we'll say 10 to 15 seconds. Intermediate, about 30. And then advanced, get them lower and try to go for a minute. So head stays down, shoulder blades stay down, and your lower back stays neutral. So the entire core has to stabilize. All right, so then we're going to go to a dying bug. Dying bug, you're in this position right here. 90-degree angle. Knees right above the hips, hands up. Okay, now when I come down, opposite arm and leg are going to come down. And again, my main goal is not letting my lower back arch or round anymore. It should stay neutral. It should not move. So from here, what I want to do, easiest way right here. Legs bent. This knee is slightly this way over the hip, and then my arm reaches this way, and I come back. So this leg is not straight, it's bent. This leg comes in a little bit, and I come back. So I want to hold for about 4 seconds here at the bottom. So I come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your main focus is right here. It wants to arch, don't let it arch. Level 2, I'm going to keep my knee right above this hip. This is easier, this is going to be harder here. That's the advanced level, but stay right above. This leg's going to go straighter. So I'm going to come here. It's going to go straight. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to show you one more time. On this side, leg goes straight. This one stays above the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here comes the advanced way. What I'm going to do now, the leg that moves goes straight, and this one's going to go almost out to a straight position too. So, and your core has got to stabilize in that position, okay? So hands up, start position. So I'm going to go both these ones almost, so this one's going straight. This one is almost going to go straight. And now I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to neutral, then I switch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you get the idea. Those are the different levels, 3 levels. And you would hold it 4 seconds, and you want to do right around 8 reps, total reps, but the bottom position is the one you're really looking at of where you want those legs positions to be. All right, so now we're going to go to a slow lowering sit-up. Slow lowering sit-up. For this one, I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to try and lower slowly. If my hands are here, it's easier. So I'm going to come down slow because I can kind of counterbalance myself. And then I come back up. So the hands are here. It's a lot easier. So right before that lower back, right there where it gets tough. So a little bit tougher. I'm going to hold my arms. So not here. Now I'm going to be in more of an angle here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm trying to lower about 3 to 4 seconds. And then come up. Hardest level. Arms way over the head the whole time. I'll show you one more time. So coming down slow. All right, those are tough. And then sliding planks, last one. So I've got my frisbee. If you got a frisbee, this works great. I like to put a towel inside the frisbee so it can slide easier. It's easier on my feet, rather. It's easier on my feet. That's what I meant to say. So I've got my yoga mat. Put my feet inside the frisbee. I'm going to get into a nice plank. Actually, level 1, guys, put your knees inside the frisbee. Level 1. Then get into your position here. And now, instead of pulling in your knees, I'm going to slide the whole body. So see how I'm pivoting through my shoulders? Nice and slow. And my focus again is that lower back, trying to stay neutral. Okay? Then I can jump to the next level, which is your feet inside here. And then again, the way that you make this exercise easier or harder is by the range of motion that you're going. So whether your knees are in here or not, or if your feet are in there, it's how much range of motion you go. And again, don't let that lower back arch. So two ways that your back can move right in this pelvis. It can be an arch back or it can be a rounded back. Both of those are not correct. This is neutral for me. So I don't want to be too much arch or rounded when I'm doing this exercise. So I'm going to show you like 4 times, maybe just 3 times here, get my position. Here we go. So now I'm going to come out, slowly come out, I'm going to stop, and then pull back in. Go out slow. So I'm not working real big here. See, then go a little further this time. Oh, that was tough. One more time. And so, I was going slow on purpose. If you do those fast, it's not going to do much good because you can't stay stabilized. So, anyway, guys, we got that knocked out in about 20 minutes. So, that is the routine for today. Colin's on. Hey, man, good to see you, Colin. Hope all is well. And Sarah, good to see you on. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end it right now, and then I'm going to post this to my Facebook page and also to my YouTube page. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless. Take care.